villains. But like you said, against eGGz, I don't know. I want eGGz to win, but TurkeyDano, he's him. You know, he stays true to his cannon rushes.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he doesn't cannon rush, it's absolutely hilarious because he actually is a good player. If he just played standard with no cannon rushes ever, I think he'd be one of the top players.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Oof.
But here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the matchup that I have been waiting for. I know you guys have been waiting for it. We're all ready. Hope you got your popcorn. I hope you got your cheese ready because it's coming. Here we are in the bottom right-hand corner. It is the red Zerg player playing for Team Alpha X Latin America with the pool first. El Envuelto. It is eGGz from Colombia. Very important to mention.
Oh yeah, definitely. And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Lightshade LE, we have the Brazilian Protoss player representing Icebound Esports. It is TurkeyDano.
The turducken. For those of you guys who don't know, turducken is a turkey stuffed with the chicken with the duck stuffed inside of it.
Oh yeah.
Now what is this? What is going on here? You put down the wall, I guess that was, and canceled the wall.
Yeah. So TurkeyDano, he's going for the Forge first. He's going for a cannon rush. Meanwhile, eGGz pulled the boys. He went for the 12 pool as well. So he has Lings on the way.
Wow, this is getting interesting quick. He fully walled himself off. He's actually cocooning himself versus the cocoon like a madman. Is he going to go for the counter, or is he going to try and take out some of these pylons?
Ooh, I mean, it looks like the Lings are here. Is he going to be able to break through? It looks like he will be able to kill the pylon. Maybe he can get on top of the cannon. And if the cannon goes...
Okay.
Yeah, if the cannon goes down, like, he's fine. Yeah.
Wow, he did it.
Ooh.
But, ladies and gentlemen, this is turducken. This is TurkeyDano. He's not going to quit at that. He has a backup plan. He's done this before. He knows where to go from here.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We do have the production being thrown down across the map. Ooh, another pylon over here at the third. Oh, is he going to get spotted? He spots it. He sees.
Ooh. All right. He's got to try and defend here. It's not a full wall. He has nothing in the wall to hold. Oh, my God. He didn't see it in time. He's not going to be able to get up that wall. Wow. A few seconds going up that ramp sooner, not chasing that probe, he would have been able to get the pylon and win the game right there. That was 10 IQ, or 10,000 IQ play. I thought TurkeyDano was going to leave it there to block the wall, but instead, he ran it down as bait.
Oof. And now TurkeyDano, he's stuck on one base. eGGz, he's expanding. He's taking control of everything. Like, there's only a single probe on the other side of the map for TurkeyDano, and eGGz, mate, he's perfectly fine. He's good.
Yeah, he hasn't even begun to start his speed yet. His wing speed. He doesn't even have gas. He's barely getting his gas income. They are, however, even on workers, so it's not the end of the world for Mr. Dano Turducken here.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Dano.
That's the weird thing, right? And oh,
another
nice.
cancel.
Yeah, delays it actually even further. I was about to say that because eGGz went for a 12 pool, like his economy isn't looking too great. Like it's taking a while to get his gas. Like he doesn't even have enough for speed. So like it isn't the worst situation for TurkeyDano.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's why he goes for these openings, because maybe he's cracked the code. Maybe he knows that cheesing is the opener that you should go for every time.
Yeah, and I guess we'll see what the follow-up is going to be. This is kind of what I was expecting, you know, Void Rays makes sense, but it's also a little bit obvious, right? Like, if you're eGGz and you just get cannon rush, it's like, okay, what's the follow-up? It's either DTs or like a
Void
Stargate.
Rays.
Yeah,
DT or Stargate. Could be Oracle, could be Void Ray, could be Phoenix. But either way, I think eGGz is going to be able to see it coming. Can he hold? I don't know. We've seen him lose some games to the TurkeyDano before.
Yeah, but that's typically when things like start to snowball and things get out of control. Like, I think the amazing thing is that eGGz has been able to just, you know, take control of the game. Things are still like not too crazy. Just completely shut down the cannon rush. And TurkeyDano, he's moving out here with a couple of units, and there is no link speed, so maybe he can get some damage done with the adept.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of TurkeyDano's scariness just comes from his reputation of being so good and cheeky. Like, In reality, he might just be losing here and not being able to catch up at all.
Oh, yeah.
Or he might have some epic new builds coming out that nobody has seen yet.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm going to be very disappointed if he doesn't come out with something new, especially with the new map pool. Like, I want to see some crazy proxy. Yeah.
I mean, we did see, like, the day that the patch went live for the Void Rays, we saw some crazy proxy Void Ray stuff going on. But now the meta has settled in a little bit, and there's new maps out. So, like you said, I'm interested to see what TurkeyDano can do here.
Yeah, and so far on Lightshade, like, he did have a plan set up here to throw down, like, a wall and a cannon, but in the end, like, eGGz was on top of it. Now there are links coming in. Speed is done as well. More probes forced off the line. Like,
yeah, you know, they say a lot about, like, a Warp Prism and 2 Immortals, and a Dream is all you need as a Protoss. Well, as a Zerg, eGGz just needs a whole bunch of lings. Like, we've seen a lot of Protoss games just be lost to a bunch of lings. He just doesn't care what you're making. He just makes lings and floods, and you can have 15 oracles out, and he's just gonna link flood you.
yeah, why not, right? You know, just send links across the map. There isn't even a full wall, so you can just get into the mineral line. Meanwhile, the Void Rays, they are out of the map, a little bit out of position. Oh,
do you see this? He's going straight into Hydra Infestation Pit. I assume he's gonna go like 3 or 4 base Greater Spire into, not Greater Spire, Hive Tech into Lurkers here.
I don't even know if he needs that. Like, I feel like if he just went Mass Hydra, he can just go.
Oh, you know what I've seen eGGz use recently? Microbial Shroud.
I saw him use that too.
Yeah, I tuned in his stream the other day. Maybe it was the same day? I don't know, but I tuned in one day and he used it and won the game. I asked him if it was like worth using, and I didn't hear what he said. I was like leaving and I was on my phone walking around.
The real question is, like, did he win because of the Microbial Shroud, or did he win and he just used Microbial Shroud?
That's what I was trying to ask him, but I couldn't hear his response.
Okay.
I remember now. Someone was talking to me right when he started responding to me. And I was like trying to ignore them and listen, but they were talking very loud, and I was like, I missed it. And I was waiting to go watch the VOD. But, I mean, he used it, so maybe that's something he does now. Maybe that's what the Infestation Pit is for.
Yeah, I mean,
we do have +1 weapons coming up for the air now out of Turducken.
Yeah, we have +1 air attack. We have a second Stargate as well. So Turducken, he's just gonna, you know, just go commit to that Sky Toss. And I have seen Microbial Shroud used on Hydras versus like carriers and stuff like that. The thing is that it's like a small window of opportunity where you can do that, because as soon as the Protoss player gets Storm, like, it's just you can't do that.
It's like a storm zone. Like, wherever you put down that shroud, that's going to be a perfect place for me to storm.
But if they don't have Storm, then you're good.
Yeah.
And the Infestors are
and
on the
also,
way.
it's kind of just like a one-position thing. Like,
you
got to use it and stand your ground and fight. Unless you have a bunch of Infestors, I guess you can just blanket the whole area. Imagine if you had Vipers, too, and you, like, not Parasitic Bomb, but if you Blinding Clouded and then Fungal Growth.
Mate, I think this is it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Hydras here and absolutely nothing to hold it here. 1 shield battery. Phoenix? That's not the answer here?
Yeah, like, I saw the double Stargate. I'm like, oh, is he going to go, like, mass, like, Void Ray or something? He's making Phoenixes. That's not what you want against Hydras. Yeah,
if anything, he should have got Zilla Legs, but I don't think there's even a Twilight Council here.
Yeah, like, there was a Forge, there's +1.
GG. Has eGGz been playing, or did he get lucky? Has he been practicing against this cheese, or did he get lucky here? Or did TurkeyDano just pick the wrong map? Maybe this was eGGz pick, and TurkeyDano isn't very fond of this map, so went for eGGz this favor, but next map pick is TurkeyDano's, and maybe he has a very special map picked out for us. It's gonna be Submarine.
I want to see the new map with like the Cannon Rush, because that's what Eternal Empire was. Even though Eternal Empire is a massive like macro map, it's also like deceptively strong to Cannon Rush on.
I could see him Cannon Rushing on Romanticide as well. Even Jagannatha as well. They all have some pretty interesting like high ground, low grounds around the second, third base. Golden Wall wouldn't be surprising either. They got a lot of high and low grounds that could be taken advantage of if you're rushing Protoss.
Yeah. Like we'll see. Like again, I don't know if it's something like eggs. Like those are the kind of maps that he vetoed because he knows that there are some strong maps for cannon rushes. It's hard to say.
You only got so many vetoes, and TurkeyDano has a lot of cannon rush builds, so we'll see.
Yeah,
that's the scary thing. TurkeyDano could honestly just not even cannon rush the next game. We've seen it before.
Yeah, he's a madman. Sometimes he doesn't cheese.
Yeah. Ooh. Jagannatha is the map of choice, so we will see how it turns out here.
Ooh.
I think this is going to be really good for like some shield batteries on Proxy Stargate, or like some shield batteries outside of the third, something like that.
Oh, that sounds disgusting. I want it.
Yeah.
Give it to us.
A lot of times TurkeyDano will build the containing rush with batteries and stuff just outside of the natural. And then he'll really contain his opponent on 2 bases, and I feel like that's his best positioning. But I'm just looking at the bracket real quick. Destan and Darkness are going at it right now, and all the other players are not in game yet besides this one. But here we are. Here we go. I hope you guys at home are ready, or wherever you're watching this, because I sure as hell am. Here we are on Jagannatha LE, or whichever way you would prefer to pronounce it. Here we are on the bottom left. It is the red Zerg player playing for Team Alpha X, El Capullo, El Envuelto, the Colombian Zerg Tyrant. It is eGGz.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Jagannatha LE, we have the Brazilian Protoss player, the green Protoss, representing Icebound Esports, going for that Forge first once again. It is TurkeyDano.
All right. I like this. He sent out just one drone early on to try and block the wall or anything else that he would try to go for here. TurkeyDano seems to be comfortable with this, though. He usually puts that one down to draw the attention and then tries to do that contain out there like we saw last game. He's going to go for it again in this game. Same defense from eGGz, though, so it should be fine.
Yeah, we do see the drones are being pulled, waiting for the cannons to be thrown down. Again, I love the patrolling workers. And he cancels, and does he get the probe? Ooh.
And that probe did get out of there. Now he's just running away with the probe, trying to buy time. Lings are already out. A second base should be going down pretty soon here. But yeah, those drones are going to die, and all this money was wasted.
Yeah, to be fair, only one pylon was made. Like, everything else was just canceled. So TurkeyDano, he's just macroing up. Like, he threw down a gateway, he's throwing down a cannon at home, so he can just expand from here.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of when I talk about the early pull is just to throw your opponent off. I guess you could say the same about the early cannon rush. Like, he went for it. He didn't commit too much, but he did throw eGGz off of what a normal build would look like. Now, given that eGGz knows it's TurkeyDano, maybe this is his normal build that he expected to go for. I don't think eGGz is like, whoa, he's cannon rushing me. Now I have to 12 pull. I didn't expect it. He knew.
Yeah.
So he was prepared, I believe.
Yeah, like, so what I will say is that TurkeyDano, he's in a much better position than game one. Game one.
Oh yeah, he's got the wall.
Yeah, like game one, he didn't have a wall. He lost like 4 pylons across the map and a bunch of probes. Like, he was committing a lot harder, and eGGz really shut it down. So this is I like this. This is a smart play from TurkeyDano.
If you notice, this time around, he went for the wall off in the front. Last time he built the forge at the high ground.
Yeah.
So a little bit of foreshadowing, I guess you could say, that he wanted to get that expand.
Yeah.
And was not really committed.
I love it because it shows that he was expecting for the cannon rush not to work, and he was just getting ready to transition and make it easier to hold on to his natural.
3,000 IQ. He's like, I'm gonna cannon rush him, and maybe that's like he was feigning weakness, or like he's hustling eGGz right now. He's like, oh, you blocked my cannon rush so good. I didn't expect that. Psych. Next game, I already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go straight into a macro game, fake the cannon rush. And you're going to waste a lot of economy. And now, if we look at the worker count, they're just about dead even.
Oh yeah, yeah, just about even. Of course, the gases were delayed for eggs. The third is delayed for eggs as well because of that 13 pool opening. And TurkeyDano, you know, he doesn't just have the brain of a turkey, but he's got a chicken and a duck in there as well.
Yeah, it's like all the brains combined, and all he knows is fly. But he's not actually gonna fly this time. He's gonna be more on the ground and transition into resonating glaives. I love this. I feel like it's unexpected. You don't see a resonating glaives after cannon rush.
100%. Like this is not like the typical transition out of a cannon rush at all. So eggs, it's going to be on him to try and scout this, and Overlord speed is going to be late. I say that there's no Overlords at all across the map for eggs. He's just relying on these lings.
Slow lings at that. They're going to speed up once they get there, but very slow lings.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Warp gate finishing up here. He's going to see the adepts coming out. If he sees the other two on the wall, he should have an idea what's going on. He's getting +1 and banelings. I think he knows what's up.
Interesting. So either he knows what's up, or he's planning to go for a big baneling bust and he just wants to end the game. Either way, it's good that he's going to start focusing on units instead of droning up. If he droned up too much, he could just die. So yeah, I love this aggressive play.
I mean, it is the 5-minute mark, no third base. That's really risky. How does he know? Did he have a scouter at all?
He did not. He has no Overlord. He hasn't seen a single thing.
What a madman. This is an all-in play. If he was going for Void Rays again or Oracles, this would be a very hard hold with just a bunch of lings.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Actually, I guess this would work either way. If it's resonating glaives, you win because the lings are powerful and you got banelings. If it's not and it's just Void Rays, you can still do a lot of damage with just lings, especially with +1.
Yeah.
But you know, I think the real kicker here is that Eggs is prepared and he has 8 Banes already morphing in back at home.
Yeah, he has 8 Banelings. He has a Spore in each base as well, which is key because actually we have a Dark Shrine behind this. So TurkeyDano, he wants to get into those DTs. We do have the Shades coming across the map. The War Prism is set up, but Eggs, like, he's got a pretty decent army. Building Bane.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it before. Maybe TurkeyDano can split his adepts. Not like between bases, but like Marines, you know, trying to defend Banelings. Oh no, don't risk it all for the biscuit here. These are just gonna die.
Yeah, the Banelings connect, all the adepts go down. Jesus Christ, at the same time we got the DTs coming in and they need to get on that Spore.
Oh my god.
Get on the Spore. Way. They're not going for it, they're an A move.
Wow, that was nice. That wasn't bad. He completely denied the Spore. He knew the army was completely out of position. I don't think Eggs expected that fast of a follow-up from a Dark Templar Shrine. But you know what does good against Ling Bane? Some Archons.
That's true. That's true. All TurkeyDano has to do is back off, morph in both Archons, and then he can just macro to his heart's content and just deal with this Ling Bane.
Yeah, but I think instead he's going to go home and try and take that third base. And with Eggs knowing that base is out, Eggs having some army, he's going to go for the push. And TurkeyDano is probably going to keep him as... Okay, no, he's making the Immortal. I wouldn't mind seeing just DTs here so they could defend for a while. There's no vision for Eggs.
He's trying to focus on the Archon. It goes down.
+1 melee, man. That's rough to go up against these Archons.
Oh my god, what a madman. So TurkeyDano, so he invested in the Dark Shrine in the beginning. Now he's going double Stargate.
This is crazy. A tech switch can be huge. But he's just got to defend till that tech switch comes into play.
Exactly, like it can take so long because he's even getting Zealot legs and +1. Like I almost feel like TurkeyDano is taking up a little bit too much in different directions. Like it kind of, it's a lot of gas.
Yeah, that's what I thought when he got the resonating glaives and then he got the Dark Templar Shrine so quick after. And I figured he was going to do something weird here, getting Zealot legs and going for Stargates. But that's not a bad composition. If you can get out a bunch of Void Rays maybe, and then some Archons underneath and Zealots along with it, that army will pack a punch for sure. Oh yeah, definitely. We'll see what he decides to go for because he does have one Void Ray. There we go. He's going to go mass Void Ray for now at least. Okay. I dig it. And at the same time, we do have the War Prism coming into the main base with those Archons. Yeah, not bad. Queens do no damage to Archons. Oh, he's even going to warp in some Zealots behind it. Zealot legs just might... Oh, no, it's actually Adept. I was going to say Zealot legs is about to finish in 10 seconds. That would have been a nice play there, too. But you got a lot of army here. He's gonna lose the Adept for free. Not even a shade coming out of him.
Yeah.
The War Prism barely gets away.
Oof, yeah, almost sniped out of the sky. Meanwhile, the Adepts did get cleaned up. They didn't get into any mineral line. It didn't get any economic damage done. So some nice like harassment from TurkeyDano. You know, he's able to distract eGGz, where he's secretly slowly building up that Void Ray count.
Yeah, eGGz did just get pneumatized carapace, and it is for the Baneling drops. Is this a Baneling or Roach drop? It's a Baneling drop. It's missing one Ling, but still gonna work. We're still gonna head out anyways, and we'll see if this gets any damage. If the Void Rays catch it off guard, that would be great for TurkeyDano. This is something I need to incorporate in my play more. I completely forget about Bane drops.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like every now and then we see it and it's like, oh, it's so smart, right? Like it's so easy, or like you can just queue it up to execute it, and it's so much more difficult for the Protoss player to hold. To be fair, we'll see if any of these go off. We have one going to the main, the other going to the natural, and the Void Rays are in between. They're here at the third.
And eGGz is also moving out, prepared to hit right after or right during the Baneling drops. He's hitting during, which means this army is going to be in effect and completely distracting TurkeyDano from the Baneling drops that are going down in the main right now. He does get 6 drones or SCVs. I'm sorry, I called it everything except what it is. Probes, and that does take out the mineral line. And he warps in over there to stop that, and okay, TurkeyDano does see a second drop.
Ooh, okay, so only 6 probes do go down in the end. It looks like the... Oh, God!
Oh, he almost got a whole nother handful of workers there for free. But, wow, eGGz is just all over the place. He got so much army. Now, he doesn't have that much army advance ahead of his opponent, TurkeyDano, but his army is just looking superior.
Yeah.
And less spread out thin.
And the Lings, they get into the third. 32 probes go down. And I was a little bit concerned, like, does eGGz have enough anti-air? He had plenty of queens, plenty of transfuse to push the Void Rays away.
Yeah, and there we go. Hydra's 11 Hydras on the way. Roach Hydra to end this one out. I love that composition.
Yeah, it's everything you need. And eGGz, he's even got his upgrades on the way. He already has +1 range, +1 air attacks just finished up for TurkeyDano, but again, he already lost so many Void Rays. Can he do anything with this? I mean, maybe if the Hydras are out of position, but eGGz, like, he's just been able to defend so well and harass on top of that.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. And a quick update, 2-0 is the score from Deston and Darkness.
Oh.
Darkness is now in the semifinal.
Nice. Darkness, he advances. Meanwhile, oh, the Hydrogen's gonna get sniped.
Hydrogen! No! There's no queens!
Wow.
At least the layer isn't over here. He does have the layer at the natural.
The layer isn't there. Meanwhile, there is a big Roach Ravager Hydra attack. There's no detection. The DCs.
Oh, that's terrible. At the same time, the Void Rays are going uncharted inside of the natural base, about to stop. +2 upgrades coming from eGGz, and he only has 1 Evo chamber, so that's going to put a damper on all his upgrades together. And these queens, I don't know if they're enough. I don't know if they have the transfuse. The Hydras are nowhere to be found. He's pulling back his entire army.
Oh my
God.
God.
DTs and these few Void Rays.
Exactly, there just wasn't detection. Meanwhile, there's the Void Rays are at the third base as well. The Void Rays are going toe-to-toe with the Queens. They did manage to protect the Evo chamber though, so +2 may still finish.
That's huge for eGGz right there. He's gonna need that that advantage there. He's remaking the Hydra Den. He needs Hydras. There's so much Void Rays here, but these run-bys are relentless, and eGGz just has a decent economy, and he keeps trading and killing these probes faster than TurkeyDano can kill the Lings.
Exactly, and that's the thing, right? eGGz, right now, he has no Hydras. Like, he has no anti-air. He has to do something with his ground army, and with that, he kills 15 drones. He pulls back, and he deals with the Void Rays as well. Finally, he remade the Hydra Den. We got more on the way.
I'm not gonna lie, TurkeyDano's playing out of his mind right now with the Void Rays, but he has lost 62 workers already in this game.
Oh yeah. Like, honestly, things were getting a little bit scary there, and he almost like was pulling apart eGGz. But eGGz, like, he's one of the best in Latin America.
I cannot believe he held it together right there. God, I just have anxiety of when people are in every single one of my bases, and I'm trying to split my army. I'm like, no, I'm splitting so hard, and they just don't get anything done. That's kind of the opposite of what happened to eGGz. He's like, I'm splitting so hard, and it's actually working. He saved the spawning pool. He only lost the Hydra Den. He remade it, and now he's holding from these Void Rays very easily. He's got the Queens in position. More Hydras coming for reinforcements. He is looking tough here. And I think this is the demise of TurkeyDano here, right before our eyes. We only get to see him once, and one time only this DreamHack. GG. F's in the chat for TurkeyDano. You know, eGGz was prepared, whether on accident or on purpose.
Oh, he was prepared. He knew exactly what he was going to go for. He basically blindly countered TurkeyDano, and you know what? Like in the past, you know, we were scared a player like TurkeyDano, he could go toe to toe with players like Jim and eGGz and take them out. But now everyone knows how he plays. He's been found out. He's been figured out, and eGGz 2-0.
Yeah, I think TurkeyDano really, I don't know. I mean, obviously I haven't been paying that much attention, but I feel like he's really coming back to the DreamHack circuit this year. And so the first one, he caught everyone by surprise. The second one, kinda. The third one, you know, like at this point now, everyone knows exactly what he's doing, and most people can just shut it down.
Yeah.
The reason he makes it so far in these brackets to get to the quarterfinals and the semifinals often is because he is a really good player if he didn't cannon rush, but he chooses to cannon rush anyways. Like to cannon rush, completely fail almost on purpose, and then still take the game that far against eGGz says a lot about him.
Yeah, definitely. Like he's a pretty solid player. Just kind of known more for his cheese, and I mean, he had some nice plays, you know, especially in game 2. Game 2 was a little closer compared to game 1. But it's just the best of 3. You only have 2 chances, really, and he did get taken out by eGGz. And it looks like we are going to be getting into Dark Unnamed versus Chaos Fate.
Chaos Fate, Gerald, YSCH, all these names, man. All these names out here.